Hello everyone, my name is Adam Cross and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist in Southern California, and today I want to talk to you about accepting your intrusive thoughts. One of the things I encounter a lot with working in therapy, especially with those struggling with scrupulosity, is intrusive thoughts. You might have thoughts that are popping into your head that you do not want to have and are extremely distressing. It might sound kind of the opposite of what you're expecting, but one of the biggest things we can do with scrupulosity and accepting our intrusive thoughts is to accept that they are there. And the biggest analogy I like to use is that, if you're sitting at a train station, if you're sitting on a bench and there might be trains pulling in front of you, trains pulling behind you, and those trains might be trains of thought that you do not like. But if you hop on a train that you do not like, it's going to take you to places you don't want to go. Getting off the bench and hopping on every train that pops in your head that you don't like takes you to dark places. But then the other option that we can often jump to is not good either. And it's if a train pops into our head, right? If a train of thought pulls into the station and we jump up and we're trying to push that train out of the station, that doesn't work either. We're exhausted. It's too heavy for us to move, and it almost cements it in our brain even more. And that's really the thing, right? If I say, don't think about pink elephants, what are you thinking about? Okay, stop thinking about pink elephants. Why are you thinking about pink elephants? Why? The more energy you give it, the more it becomes stuck in your brain. And that is what happens with OCD patterns, with intrusive thoughts, and scrupulosity. Not just scrupulosity, but I see it a lot with scrupulosity. Even if it's a blasphemous thought towards God or towards the church that we don't want, the more energy we kind of give it, the more it gets stuck in our head. So the acceptance piece is this, going back to the analogy of being at a train station, you're sitting on the bench. Stay on the bench. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge the thought that is pulling into the station that you can't stand, but don't jump on it because it'll take you to dark places, and don't try to push it out of the station. It's too heavy, it doesn't work. Stay on the bench, take some deep breaths, and acknowledge, I don't like that. I really don't like that, but I accept that it exists, because an intrusive thought existing doesn't actually mean anything about you. You have thousands of thoughts that pop into your head every single day. And if every single one of them meant something about you or your relationship with God or who you are as a person, we would be all over the place, right? But our worth isn't in our thoughts, especially the ones we don't entertain, especially the ones we don't want. We can accept what is, and we can just be present. We can invite God into the present moment. God knows your thoughts. God knows your heart. And He's not going to be disturbed. He's not going to be upset by an ugly thought that rolls through your head. He knows you as a beloved son or daughter. We can trust in that good Father. To accept the intrusive thoughts, to stay present, right? To be still and know that He is, right? God is being. Be still and know that I am. We can accept what is. We can trust in the Father. We can accept them. And it is a practice, and it's not easy at first, and there's discomfort with it. It helps a lot to do this in therapy, to walk through all these things with a therapist. But you can begin today. If an intrusive thought comes into your head, don't react. Don't jump on the train and try to dissect it and figure out who's conducting the train, all these things. No. But you also don't want to jump behind it and try to push it out. Just stay on the bench, take a deep breath, remember who God is, accept that it's there, and even accept how you feel. I see that thought is there, and I don't like it. I hate it. And I'm angry it's here, or I'm afraid it's here. But I'm going to stay on the bench with these feelings and just be present with myself. And that is a great start to just accepting your intrusive thoughts. And with a therapist, you can go deeper and you can seek to understand, why am I afraid? Why am I angry? Why is this so concerning, right? And you can go that extra step in the process of healing. But first is acceptance. And that's a great place to begin when you're struggling with intrusive thoughts. So I hope this helps somewhat. This is just like a really quick tidbit on accepting our intrusive thoughts. But if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below, or video suggestions. I would love to hear it. Please give this video a like and a share, and I will see you next time. But thank you for watching, and God bless.